PFH Dance On Countdown.
Welcome to PFH Dance Countdown.
Today we're counting down the top dance songs of the early 60s. I'm Paige.
I'm Frank.
And I'm Helen. Enjoy the show!
The Twist is a 12-bar blues song that gave birth to the twist dance craze. This song was written and originally released in 1959 by Hank Ballard and the Midnighters as a B-side. His version was only a moderate 1960 hit, peaking at 28 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song and the dance The Twist was popularized in 1960 when the song was covered by Chubby Checker. His single smash hit reached number 1 on Billboard Hot 100 on September 19, 1960, and then set a record by being the only one single to reach number 1 in 2 different chart runs. It's resurfaced the top chart again on January 13, 1962.
Save the Last Dance for Me is a popular song written by Doc Pomus and Mort Schumann, first recorded in the 1960s by Ben E. King with the Drifters. The Drifters' version of the song spent 3 non-consecutive weeks at number 1 on the U.S. pop chart, in addition to logging 1 week atop the U.S. R&B chart. This single was produced by Jerry Leiber and Mike Stoller, 2 noted American music producers who at the time had an apprentice relationship with a then-unknown Phil Spector. In the song, the narrator tells his lover she is free to mingle and socialize throughout the evening, but to make sure to save him one dance at the end of the night. The song is likely based on the personal experience of songwriter Pomus, who had polio and used crutches to get around and could not dance. His wife, however, was a Broadway actress and dancer. The song gives his perspective of plaintivity, telling his wife to have fun dancing, but reminds her who will be taking her home and in whose arms you're gonna be.
You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye, let him hold you tight. You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me.
Pony Time is a song recorded by Chubby Checker, his second U.S. number 1 after The Twist. Pony Time was also a number 1 hit on the R&B charts. The song introduced a new dance style, the pony, in which the dancer tries to look like he or she is riding a horse. It was written by Don Covey and John Barry.
Quarter to Three is a popular song adapted and expanded from A Night with Daddy G Part 2, an instrumental by the Church Street Five, which was written by Gene Barge, Frank Guida, and Joseph Royster, and sung by Gary U.S. Bonds. The song became a Billboard number 1 hit in the United States on June 26, 1961, and remained there for 2 weeks. Quarter to Three appears on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 500 songs that shaped rock and roll list.
Peppermint Twist is a song written by Joey D. and Henry Glover, recorded and released by Joey D. and the Starlighters in 1961. Capitalizing on the twist dance craze and the nightclub in which D performed, the Peppermint Lounge, the song hit number 1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 in early 1962. The original recording of the song was considered too long for release on a 45 RPM single, so it was split into two parts. It was this first part, Peppermint Twist Part 1, which became the number one hit. The mostly instrumental second half of the recording is rarely heard today. Peppermint Twist replaced Chubby Checker's The Twist song that sparked the twist craze at the number one position.
Well, they gotta do a dance and it goes like this. Yeah, the name of the dance is the peppermint twist. Well, you like it like this, the peppermint twist. Round and round, up and down, round and round, up and down, round and up and down, and 1, 2, 3, kick, 1, 2, 3, jump.
The Stripper is an instrumental composed by David Rose and recorded in 1962. It evinces a jazz influence with especially prominent trombone lines, and evokes the feel of music used to accompany striptease artists. The song reached number one on Billboard magazine's pop singles and adult contemporary charts in 1962.
The Locomotion is a 1962 popular music song written by American songwriters Jerry Goffin and Carole King. The song is notable for appearing in the American Top 5 three different times, for Little Eva during 1962. The song is a popular and enduring example of the dance song genre. Much of the lyrics are devoted to a description of the dance itself, usually done as a type of line dance. However, the song came before the dance. The Locomotion is ranked 350 on the Rolling Stone magazine's list of the 500 greatest songs of all time. The Locomotion is also one of the only 9 songs to reach U.S. number 1 by 2 different artists.
Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. I know you get to like it if you give it a chance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. My little baby says back and forth. It's easier than you.
Monster Mash is a 1962 novelty song and the best-known song by Bobby Boris Pickett. The song was released as a single on Gary S. Paxton's Garpax record label in October of 1962, along with a full-length LP called The Original Monster Mash, which contains several other monster-themed tunes. The Monster Mash single reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart on October 20th of that year, just in time for Halloween. It has been a perennial holiday favorite ever since.
I was working in the lab late one night. My eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the mash. He did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. It caught on in a flash. He did the mash. He did the monster mash. But I love no time.
Thanks for watching. Tune in next week for the top dance songs of the late 60s.